welcome to today's really important and urgent cryptocurrency technical analysis that I have for you as Bitcoin is making its way down towards that big $20,000 level. We are ready and waiting for this drop. I will tell you the exact short trades that I am in, why I am in zero longs yet, waiting for lower, holding on to these shorts. I'll be going through my major targets now to the downside and how we can be looking to trade this over the next few days. Ladies and gentlemen, pay attention, pay full attention to all of this video and everything that I am going to be telling you, because the information is absolutely crucial that you understand. So without further ado, let's get into what we love, and that is trading. So ladies and gentlemen, obviously we can see Bitcoin has had major move to the downside in the recent weeks, okay, all stemming from that $47,000 rejection, forming that local range, breaking that range to the downside, and since we broke that range to the downside, it has been non-stop selling. What is a few of the things that we have recognized during this downfall, it is that the move down has been very powerful. The open interest is increasing to the downside. We are seeing a lot of high negative delta. This is everything within the order flow that we're looking at to recognize signs of weakness. And during this whole move, there has been massive signs of weakness, e.g. massive red flags alerting you, do not long yet. Do not long yet. There's no long opportunity in terms of a swing trade because of the massive weakness that we are seeing to the downside. I want to remind you of the one and only level that I gave in the last YouTube video to the downside, and that was this daily. It was a big $23,000 target that I've had since $69,000. Few things that I said in that video that I'll remind you of is, during that video I said, while we were at the current price, I am looking for downside. If this is the low, hey, I'll miss it, but I believe we're going to go lower. Why? Because of the real big weakness in the order flow. I did say $23,000 is a significant level for me, but that does not mean I'm going to long it blindly. I will check the order flow. Okay, but look at this, that really important key daily level. Let me show you what has happened since then. We come down, hit the level, lost the level, back tested that exact level as resistance with another great move to the downside. Now look at this. Okay, so this is what we're spending a little bit of time on the daily level. Okay, this is where you have to, this is what separates even the intermediate trader from the professional that really has a good grasp of the understanding of the order flow. I want to share with you the posts here for educational reasons, so you can really get into my brain and understand what I was thinking, why I'm making these trading decisions, because you know I'm pretty much spot on most of the time. And that was inside of the new trading channel for the coaches only. So each coach now has their own trading channel. There is no confusion to be had in here. It's just really simply, this is what we're looking at, this is what I'm doing next. And as soon as we come down to that daily level, I'm updating my team on my thought process. And that is, with the open interest increasing with the negative delta as we come into that daily level, which is showing weakness, and the stock market crashing, personally I am not long yet and will wait for lower. At the moment, only in short trades and waiting for lower. So you can imagine having this update, you're debating, coming down to the week, you're coming down to this daily level, really big $23,000 target, you might be in this thinking, oh yeah, no, Dan, you said this is a good target, should I long this? And then I come in plain as day, saying there's massive weakness, be careful of the order flow, I'm not gonna long this, I'm in shorts and waiting for lower. You're probably gonna be thinking, oh yeah, I think I might do the same, and that would have obviously been the best decision you could have made, because we did go lower. Over the next few hours we made a new low, and then what happened? That one key level that we had was back tested to perfection. You could not have got a better short entry than that. That is really simply that support flipping into resistance. Look at that, madre mia, that's perfect. And for the people that aren't in the champions group, because this is obviously just for the champions group, you have the questions where you can directly ask questions about this. You can have access to all the coaches channel. I mean, we've just done upgrades after upgrades in recent weeks. This is a loved channel. But if you aren't in the Champions group, I also posted this on Twitter for free, alerting people, here's the sneak peek of the channel. I'm not going to give this out every day, but, there's massive weakness. We're waiting for lower. I'm not longing the daily. Use the order flow for your advantage. So did give that out there as well. Okay, and then I want to just really briefly talk you through this section of the chart, and then we're going to move on to what's happening now and what I'm looking for next over the next few days here. I just want to alert you, let's say that you missed the short. Let's say you missed this short position, and let's say you are just wanting to trade the charts like I teach. That means there are long opportunities and short opportunities to be had here. Yesterday, yes, I did take 2 long positions, okay, and 2 short positions actually, and I'm going to talk you through these now briefly. The first, really simply, was from low to high. We come into the CC, we took this low, was on the daily point of control, okay? This is naturally a good long position. Again, I'm talking for the day traders, the scalp traders. And what happens here is we form this really nice harmonic. So we go from high to low, we come into the CC, and we get, obviously, a bounce. This is where I'm talking about the long position of the scalp trades. Why? Real estate point of control, daily point of control. We saw the taking the lassos into the CC, okay? Then we start to form this amazing harmonic. Fibonacci from high to low. We come into the CC once more. You can start to see here CC pretty much running the market. We come up into the CC, and it was not just the fact that we were up into the CC resistance. We also, each time, we're forming these amazing bearish CVD divergences. Like yesterday, Bybits, I'm telling you, get on Bybit, look at their order flow. It's absolutely amazing. Like that, it's just crazy how accurate this is right now. Every single time it's just giving wins. It's pretty amazing when you think about it. But we come up into that CC, look at the massive bearish CVD divergences. It's really, 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 really big. Okay, so that's something to pay attention to. Well, what happens next? We obviously go from low to high, CC, high to low into the CC. So what are we looking for then? We obviously have got our harmonic. That's from low. I'll draw this harmonic for you now. This is from low to high to low to high, and you're looking for this low. And you want to see how accurate this harmonic is? Okay, this was the prediction that I posted in the group. This is where we're looking for, around that 21,300. Okay, so 21,300 is the level we're looking at. You can see that's exactly where we're putting in the low there at around 10:30 UK time. So we put in that low, and then where did we bounce up to, ladies and gentlemen? I'm going to show you this on the charts now, but it was right into that CC. Okay, so I'm going to take a Fibonacci from C to D. And look at that, into the CC, we know each time C, harmonic target, and what did you have on top of this? You had this massive bearish divergences again. So I'm just referring you to here, to this. Look at this, lower high, massive higher high. Look at this, 43 million new longs opening into daily resistance, ladies and gentlemen, into daily resistance, 43 million new longs opening. Okay, we come down to the CC, we see another bounce. Here we see 17 million new longs opening. Here we see 10 million. Here we see 20 million new longs opening into the CC resistance. We're coming down and we're seeing another 14 million longs open. The longs are going crazy. The longs are going to get wrecked. They're longing into the CC. We come down to our harmonic target. We hit the harmonic target and we see 20 million new shorts opening. Guess what? This is eye-opening to us, thinking as traders, this is a good opportunity to push it up from that harmonic target. Okay, push it up from this harmonic target. Let's get a little bit of a squeeze. Get rid of those late shorts before another drop to the downside. Guess what? Off that CC. And what happened here? We move up to the CC target, and another absolute crazy thing, another 10 million new longs opening into our resistance. So each time we are given this opportunity of a long, okay, into a short, into a long, into a short. I really just truly hope that you can see what I'm trying to tell you here. You do not need to know whether this is going to $10,000 or whether this is going to $40,000. At the end of the day, we're here on the day trades. We're here taking high probability trades without thinking of the bigger picture. We think we've got a trade in front of ourselves. We've got a really high probability. That's giving me longs. I'm not scared to take a long. I'm not scared to take a short. On this long, I done my take profit one at the CC, got stopped on the rest of the trade. On this long, off of the harmonic, I took a long, take profit one at the CC, I got stopped on the rest of the trade. But at pivot C and this pivot, I took 2 short trades. So I was left with 2 long trades, 2 short trades. The long, obviously take profit one, stopped out. Long, take profit one, stopped out. This short, hit take profit one, recompounded at this CC. Okay, so it's like you're just opening yourself up to being in a really, really, really good winning position. If you're opening yourselves up to longing in this market, shorting in this market, just trading what's happening, the probabilities are high, the order flow is extremely helpful. Once again, this is the order flow down on the lower term time frame charts, as well as looking at on the higher term time frame to recognize when to take a trade and when not to take a trade. You know, really early on telling my team, do not I'm not going to long the daily. You can do what you want. I'm not going to long that daily, recognizing it's the only level on the chart. You see the back test perfectly. You see the CCs here getting respected perfectly. The order flow just absolutely perfect. Ladies and gentlemen, I just really hope you can see what I'm teaching here every single day is just working, period. It's absolutely amazing. And there's one thing that I want to just go on to now before I cover what's happening next, and that is the fact, you know, a lot of people are always like, oh, Daniel, why are you talking about Bybit so much? Like, I love the Bybit order flow, I love the Bybit exchange. One thing to bear in mind that when we were coming down to that daily, yes, of course, Binance went offline once more. We have this running joke within the community, things that are guaranteed in trading, that when there's big volatility, Coinbase errors and Binance offline, that actually happened on the 13th of June. You could not make it up. But yes, Binance went offline and decided to pause all the Bitcoin transactions just as you're hitting that daily. Like, come on, like, what's going on here? Think about it. But I want to just do a really quick announcement, and that is I have, obviously I'm doing, and you may not know unless you're in the Champions group, but I'm doing a new thing of 25, started with 25 Bitcoin just 2 weeks ago, and this is already now on over 50 Bitcoin. So we're already over 50 Bitcoin here. And so this is pretty good trading, as I think you can agree. 25 Bitcoin to 50 Bitcoin in 2 weeks. Why am I telling you this? Because we are ready and waiting now for the World Series of Trading to be starting. So if you want to join the Bybit team that we have overall here, I'm going to leave this in the comment section down below. Okay, obviously over on Discord as well. The Bybit World Series of Trading competition. If you want to join us, we're going to be the winning team. I have no doubts about that in my mind. Yeah, come over here, sign up using the links that I'll put in the description down below. Create an account, join our team, and get ready to win some money with us. This is obviously the $8 million trading competition. If you want a reminder of how to join this, exactly watch the video I released a few days ago. It's really simply here. Here are some of the instructions. I'll leave the link in the description. Let's try and get this to over 1,000 people within our team. That'd be absolutely brilliant. So give this link to your friends, give this link to your family, give this link to as many people as possible, because we want to get 1,000 people in this team, and we're going to absolutely crush this competition. I mean, you can see for yourself some of the tricks that we've been doing over the recent days. Doubled an account in 2 weeks. I mean, we're doing good. We're doing very good indeed. So I have real massive high confidence for winning that trading competition. We'll be taking home the millions. So if you want to have some free money in our team, and even if you finish like 1,000th place, we're in the money, you're going to be walking home with some money too. So this is a great opportunity, you know, to put your skills to the test too. Join our team and just have an absolute blast with us. This is going to be very, very, very fun indeed. So that was the one and only announcement that I wanted to give you. Now I'm going to move back over onto the charts and tell you what I'm looking for. So I think I've made it very clear. I've had big targets since $69,000 to 23k, but guess what? We hit 23k and all we saw was weakness. There was no longs for me, and I'm still not seeing a long trade now. What I'm looking for next, I am in shorts only. I have no longs on Bitcoin, shorts only. And I'm waiting for either a sign of strength or lower. Okay, so we have a few key levels on this chart. Might add back on the key level that I had marked out. You can see we have a few key levels to the downside and a few key levels to the upside. We have obviously the daily and around 23,700 as resistance. Then we have obviously, well, the big psychological 20k, where we're going to be looking for that swing failure pattern failed auction of $20,000. I think that's really key to the lower weekly to the lower daily that we have here. So we have two lower boundaries of support and two upper boundaries of resistance. And then currently obviously the big $20,000 psychological level. So you can imagine what people are doing here, like longing stop loss below $20,000. Probably a lot of people thinking of this is like a good trade. For myself, I'm not thinking that. I'm thinking, hey, if somebody wants to do that, fair enough. But for me, that's not a high probability trade. There's one factor. I'm not a one factor guy. I'm a 3+ factor guy. And, you know, I'm going to wait for high probability trades. Yeah, I'm looking for at least 2, 3, 4, 5 levels of confluence. A long here with a stop loss at 20k is not a high factor of confluence. Again, if I miss the low, I'm not bothered. I will happily long on a sign of strength. You know, like yesterday, I longed here, I longed here. I'm waiting for high probability trades. Longing here is not a high probability trade. Yes, it can go up, but I feel no connection with that trade. I'm not going to take that trade. I'll happily say, if it bounces from here, for example, I'd have to see some sort of strength and maybe I'd get in on a reclaim, okay, of this last current range. But for me, longing here is not a high probability. Again, that doesn't mean that you're going to not take as many trades. It means that you might miss a trade. But guess what? It's going to protect you at times like this of taking poor trades and losing money unnecessarily. That is not what I'm in the game for. I'm in the game of making money. Period. I'm in this. I trade to do this, to grow an account at a crazy quick rate, and you cannot do that unless you're taking high probability trades. Ladies and gentlemen, just pay attention to what I'm saying here. Okay, so personally I'm going to either wait for that strict failure pattern of $20,000 or the failed auction. If we don't get that, then we're going to be looking down to the weekly. And then of course we're just level to level trading. For me, I think that's absolutely key to do right now. If you want to be looking for those longs, I think the reclaim of the prior range is in my opinion key. Again, if you want a long here, then at the end of the day, this video is not financial advice. Of course, you can long here but stop loss at quite 20k, but I mean, I think this is a common trade, so you might want to take some care. I think looking for at least a reclaim is arguably the better idea here. But again, people can do what they want. So yeah, this is my analysis. It has been really, really quick, but I hope that you've understood what I'm on about. If you smash that like button, I'll actually give you a live stream. Let's say maybe tomorrow. If we get over, let's say 3,000 likes. So smash that like button. If you want to see more from myself, I do have another live stream tonight. This is a live stream for the members. So yeah, I've got a live stream tonight. If you want to see that, you can come over to chartchampions.com and check that out. That is going to go over the rig and recent distribution. That was a really good live stream. Obviously, yesterday Elon had his first ever live stream as well. On the going over the forest and stop runs. You just see we're adding so much new additions to the live stream every week. Every week, trading channel updates. We're using content now so much stuff. I've got another live stream tonight. And I'll then say one more time, if you want to join our team here, come over to the link down below. Join the conversation, training, grab yourself, and learn about the team. So that's going to be an absolute blast. Ladies and gentlemen, if there's any urgent updates that I'd like to give from here, I'll try and post them. 3 months over on Twitter. So yeah, like I say, thank you Of course, actually, I'll end with one final thing, and you can probably guess what that's going to be. And it's going to be the